Good afternoon, finding me family, finding me universe. It is Miss Sincere Heart, your spiritual life coach and your magical goddess of love and light. Now, I will be honest and say I did not record yesterday. I didn't prepare for today at all. So this is all free spirit. We're talking about trust, and the reason we're going to be talking about trust is because I've noticed a lot of people are in these situations and in these places in their minds and their world and relationships. They're just in a position where you need to think about trust. And most times when we think about trust, we think about trust as in trusting other people, trusting other beings, trusting other things, trusting other intuitions, energies, everyone except for self. We don't think about self when it comes to trust. So I am one of those people. I sometimes forget to trust myself and I start leaning towards others. I start leaning towards things instead of looking in. So we are on this journey solely, completely, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally together. Let's work on trust. Trust isn't an easy thing to do. And the reason why it isn't an easy thing to do because it's a part of the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen, what's going to come, what's going to pass. You don't know about the other person. You can only go based off of what we see, what we hear, what we smell, what we taste, what we touch, and what we think. Another feeling is our energy, what we feel on the inside. So with that being said, you, me, we, us, collectively all shouldn't be so focused on trusting others, because they're only going to do what they allow themselves to do, what they trust themselves to do, and then what they lose control on themselves to say, do, feel, touch, hear, speak, taste, and so forth. So with that being said, the best thing that you can possibly do for yourself is to trust you. Trust what you think. Trust what you feel. Trust what you hear. Trust what you smell. Trust what you taste, what you speak. Now, the reason for that is because our bodies, the natural way of the human body is to produce and project energy. We absorb it and we project it. And with us absorbing energy, we sense when something isn't right. We sense when something is right. We're either welcoming or we're standoffish. We get in that fight, flight, freeze mode when it isn't a good thing. Trust your body, trust your energy, trust your instincts, trust your intuition, trust your thoughts. Now, some of you are going to say, oh my God, how can I trust my thoughts if my thoughts are negative? Sometimes you have negative thoughts for very good reasons. I'm going to use this example because I'm a woman, I'm not a man, clearly. But I'm going to use this example of the sweaty palms and the butterfly stomachs and, oh my God, girl, I'm so nervous because he make me so excited. Are you really excited? You just said you was nervous. Nervous is a sign of don't go, stop, danger, danger, red flag, red flag. So why do you continue to go forward? It's just something to think about. I'm not saying you have to agree with me. I'm not saying you don't have to agree with me. I'm just saying that there's something for you to think about. If you're not positive of what your body is sending you, then you shouldn't go forward. You should stop because something is happening inside of you that your mind and your heart aren't able to connect and pick up on, but your body is, because it is absorbing what is being projected upon you. Another way, and I thought about this morning, so I'm telling you this is all free spirit today because I was not prepared. Normally you guys get this in advance. But another way you can actually learn to trust yourself. And I did this to myself. Like I said, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to not agree with me, but it's things for you to think about, things for you to ponder upon. Write it on your mirror. Write a sticky note. Write a letter to yourself. Email yourself from another email. We all have work emails. Email yourself. Trust yourself. Sometimes you can predict whether you know it or not, you believe it or not, you feel it or not. You can predict when you're going to need something in your life later on down the road. If you write it down, it's a constant reminder of what you're going to see it. And sometimes if you don't put it where you need to see it on a daily basis, you will see it exactly when you need to see it. So I wrote it on my mirror, trust yourself. And the reason you need to trust yourself, again, is because we send signals to ourselves for many different purposes and many different things. So today, I'm also going to include as a bonus to trust yourself with money. I was talking to a coworker today, and we were talking about how we rob ourselves of our blessings and our talents and our gifts and our abilities and capabilities when we work a 9-to-5, especially if we're working a 9-to-5 that doesn't cater to what we were put here to do, like to serve our purpose. And what that sparked was, he told me, he said, we don't get paid enough, especially you. And I was looking at him like, what? And he was like, you don't get paid enough. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on with you or in your life. When people come to you, you always give them that good, bubbly, warm energy, and they just absorb it. And they can't walk to anyone down this line or at that desk and get that same energy that you're giving them. And I was like, wow, I ain't never think about money that way. And today I did. And I'm going to tell you, I'm spilling my beans. I wrote down, people give to me to settle their problems. People give to me to balance themselves. Now, I don't know how you make your money for a living, but if people are willing to come to you to give you something, especially money, I need you to be open, and I need you to be welcoming, and you need to be trusting of yourself that you are worth the money that they are giving you. I'm Miss Sincere Heart, your spiritual life coach and your magical goddess of love and light. Your word of the week is trust. I don't know how you want to implement this into your life, but I need you to implement it into your life in a magical way on a daily basis. Peace. That's my word of the week.